Hey guys, this is Alex, and for this installment of the Montage Maker interview series, I am here with SillyGoose. Probably know him from all of the montages that he's done for the legendary Sandman. So as usual for this series, why don't we just start this off with an explanation of your name, SillyGoose. So how'd you come up with SillyGoose?
So one day, my friend just made up this random movie company that he just invented called SillyGoose Productions, and that was like in 2008. And then like I was trying to think of a good gamer tag for when I got Xbox Live because I didn't have Xbox Live at the time, and I came up with some dumb names like Waking the Cadaver or Mini Pro, and I just couldn't stick with any of them. So I always reverted back to his movie company, SillyGoose Productions, and SillyGoose is just a name I could stick with. And if you know me in real life, I'm pretty freaking crazy.
Oh, okay. That's a pretty interesting story. So how and when did you get into Halo?
Um, when when Halo 1 came out, my friend, or actually my neighbor, he got it, and he came over like one day. I think I was like 10 years old, and he's like, "Hey, man, I just got this sick new game. It's called Halo." I'm like, "Halo? That's a dumb name." And he's like, "Yeah." So like, I don't know what else happened then, but I remember going over his house, playing it, and we would just play like multiplayer campaign or something, and it was like super fun. So I got Halo 1, and ever since I just been buying all the Halos, and they've been awesome.
All right. So how and when did you get into the montage scene?
Um, so about I guess 6 months before I got internet, my friend borrowed my external hard drive because his computer got messed up, and he put all these like Halo 2 montages of him and like other montages he's downloaded, and I was just watching them, and I thought they were like super cool. And I play Halo 2, so I'm watching these super cool videos. I play Halo. I want to make these videos. So the whole other 6 months, I prior to getting Xbox Live, I knew I wanted to make Halo videos. So right when I got Xbox Live, my intention was to go into matchmaking, get some clips, make a video using Pinnacle Studios as an editor, and yeah, they kind of sucked at first, but they got better.
Oh yeah, I could definitely tell. I actually work with Pinnacle Studios, and it's pretty limited compared to like Vegas and After
Yeah,
Effects.
that's why I switched.
Yeah. Okay. So that's pretty much an explanation of how you got into editing, right?
Yep.
All right. So as of now, what is your most memorable Halo experience?
Um, Probably going to MLG and meeting up with Sandman and two of his friends. That was just good times, a lot of laughs, and we talk all the time. And like some stuff from my MLG experience video, we just always go back and relate to that as like funny catchphrases, like when Mike spilled the pizza. That's probably my most memorable moment.
Hey, did you guys compete in DC or were you just spectating?
We were just spectating and going into the booths and playing. I didn't play because I sucked, but I was the cameraman.
Ah, okay. So speaking of Sandman, I would like really love to hear the story behind how this dynamic duo of you and Sandman came to be.
All right. So, let's start this story before I made the montage Bang Bang with Audacity. That was like the turning point of where Sandman noticed I had talent. So anything before I did there, he was like watching me, and he was talking to his friend Bates at the time, and they would make fun of me and how bad I was at editing. They'd be like, "Oh, Super Sick SillyGoose came out with a new video. Oh, it sucks, I bet." So they would just laugh at me because I was bad. And then one day, when I came out with Bang Bang, Bates went to Sandman and was like, "Hey Sandman, Super Sick SillyGoose came out with a new video." And Sandman's like, "Oh yeah, I bet it sucked." And Bates is like, "No, it was actually pretty good." So Sandman was just like, "What? I gotta see this!" And he watched it, and he's like, "That wasn't half bad." So a little bit later, we ended up getting into a party together. I think I was just in a party, and he joined, and he just asked me to edit for him. And the first video I made for him was Spectacle. And the reason we've made all these other montages together is just because we work well together. Like, he's gone through other editors, and he doesn't like that. He doesn't get as many like renders and stuff, and he does it with other editors. He doesn't get that much input, but with me, I'll just listen to whatever he has to say and spit him a render every time. So, yeah, yeah.
That's the story. Okay, so out of all of the videos that you've edited, which one is your favorite and why?
Um, this is actually a pretty easy question because after I make a video, about a week or two after I make it, I kind of don't like it anymore. Like, I see comments saying like, "Oh my god, this montage is unfreaking believable." I'm watching, I'm like, it could have been better, but A1 #1 steak sauce best video I like is 414. It flows so well, and the song is epic, and I could just watch that all the time. But I hate, like, Sandman's Final. I hate watching the editing of that because I know all the bad things I had to go through to make that work. Like, Vegas would crash on me and stuff. So yeah, 414 winner.
That's an interesting choice. How about Sandman's Halo Reach Montage 1?
That was the longest I've ever put in the editing. I put like a whole Thanksgiving weekend into that. It took me a whole month, but I don't know. I like watching 414 way better.
Okay. So, as an editor, do you draw inspiration from anyone, and if so, who?
I'll draw inspiration from anything that's good. I watch a lot of Call of Duty, Halo, Counter-Strike, just to watch editing. So I'm grabbing feedback from all those things, all different styles of editing. But I love watching Haunt's videos. He's up and coming. I loved watching Muggsy's videos ever since I noticed him, like way back when. And then PTW, Soar, obviously my favorite editors. Hail them. Hail them. But yeah.
Yeah, past all those editors you mentioned are great, and then I especially love Pass the Word.
Yeah.
So, out of all of the Halo videos in existence, which one or which ones are your favorite and why?
Which one's my favorite? I'd probably put 414 up there. I'd probably have to say Abused Goats Mega Mix for Halo 2. So the first time I watched that, I was just blown away by it. I don't know what it was. It was the gameplay, yeah. It was the gameplay. The gameplay was freaking unbelievable in that. And let me check my folder here. Oh, okay. Read 18's Nubtage, 5th montage, and 4th montage. I used to burn those onto a DVD, and while I used to take dumps and watch those montages before I had internet, because my friend gave me all these videos and they were in that package. So I would just watch all these montages while I took dumps. But yeah, Read 18's videos, Abused Goats. There's a lot of Halo 2, but I don't have time to name them all. But those are a few of my favorites.
Okay, so as an editor, do you have any advice that you would like to give to other aspiring editors out there?
Syncing is the best thing you can do. When I started, I used to look at epic effects in a video and be like, wow, that montage is awesome because it has awesome effects. But if good syncing and flow isn't there, it's just going to ruin the whole montage. And that's why I think my videos are so successful, is just because I know how to establish good flow and syncing. So any editor out there, make sure the syncing is on point before you start doing effects.
Yeah, it's definitely something I agree with wholeheartedly. So, can you give us some insights into your editing process?
Um, so normally what I do is I'll just edit the whole montage in Sony Vegas, and something I do that some other people do, but a lot of people don't, is on angles. If you pan in just a little and tilt them to the left or to the right, it adds that little bit of something you need in an angle, so it just doesn't look like you went in theater and recorded it. It adds movement to the camera. So say like you're going around the circle in Sanctuary, if you add a little tilt to the left or to the right, it'll make it seem like the camera's flying instead of just you're flying around in theater and everything's flat. So tilting is a key point in making your montage look good and with excellent cinematography, yes. And then after that, I'll just slap it in that After Effects, add some Twitch and other preset effects, and bam, you got Sandman's M2.
Okay. Favorite Halo?
Okay, Halo 3.
Interesting. Favorite MLG Pro?
Oh fudge. T squared's coming in my head.
No Pistola?
Snipe down.
Okay. Favorite map? Well, feel free to differentiate by Halos.
Lockout.
Okay. So we have like 2 minutes left, so is there anything you would like to say before we go? Which is community shoutouts, as usual.
At the risk of making some people mad, I'm just not going to shout at anybody. But thank you to the people who watch my videos, subscribe to me, and people who watch single Halo clips, because I just hit 1 million total upload views. Yeah!
Oh, nice. Okay, that should do it. So before I go, as usual, I would like to direct attention to this playlist of all of SillyGoose's videos, the link to his channel page, and since well, I was going to do it, but yeah, definitely since he's already mentioned it, now I'm going to have a link to Single Halo Clips, which is a channel that SillyGoose started, which posts single Halo clips. It's just individual Halo clips, and they're awesome, and he's one of the most consistent uploaders out there. So I would definitely recommend checking out this page along with his channel page. Yeah, he's like he like almost never misses an upload, and the clips are great. So yeah, that's just about do it. Peace out, guys.